Hey Jenna, let's check out the second one. I believe this is 27 on your assignment. We have a function f of theta equals 3 times the tangent of theta minus the sine of 2 theta. And we're asked to evaluate f of pi over 6. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to replace theta with pi over 6. We can do that here and here, and then we can kind of go to work. I have 3, and again, the tangent of pi over 6, looking at the unit circle over here, let that focus. There's pi over 6, and the tangent is 1/2 divided by root 3 over 2. So again, over here, I just wrote that in right there. 1/2 divided by the root 3 over 2. Now the sine of 2 theta, that's like 2 times pi over 6. Okay, so that's 2 pi over 6, and we would reduce that fraction 2 over 6, which simplifies to pi over 3. So we're really looking for the sine of pi over 3 here, which again, if we hit the unit circle up, we find pi over 3. The sine is just the y component, so it's root 3 over 2. Okay, so that's where that comes from. But the big trick here, over here, we're going to, again, change the sign from division to multiplication. I'm going to flip the second fraction. I can cancel my 2's, and I'm left with 3 times 1 over 3. Now, you might be tempted to kind of multiply this out, but don't, because at this point, we have an irrational number. So we should really take a minute and rationalize that. Now, remember, to rationalize something, we multiply the top and bottom of this fraction by whatever's down here in the denominator. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by root 3. So 1 times root 3 gives us root 3. Root 3 times root 3 gives us root 9, which again is a perfect square, so we can call that 3. So I still have 3 times all of this. I just took a minute to rationalize that. I copied all that over. Now, we can kind of cancel these 3's out. So I basically have root 3 minus root 3 over 2. Okay? And you can think about this as a fraction again. If you want to put root 3 over 1, that's cool as well. But to get common denominators, because we're subtracting, I need to multiply the top and bottom of this fraction by 2. So when I do that, I get 2 root 3 on the top over 2. Then now I have common denominators, and I can go ahead and combine the numerators. So 2 root 3 minus 1 root 3, we can kind of assume that there's a 1 there. That gives us 1 root 3 over 2. Remember, when we have like roots, we can add or subtract them. So that's what I'm doing. 2 minus 1 is basically a 1, and the roots come along, just like combining like terms. So that's root 3 over 2, and that's our final answer. So again, if you didn't get a chance, check out that video on the unit circle. Super useful when we're asked to evaluate this stuff exactly without a calculator. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know.